What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Triple Coverage. I'm one of the co-hosts for the evening, Billy Dale Fowler, and I got my boys with me. I got Lonnie and Dre. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Good, man. Good.
Good, excited, ready to talk some sports, man.
And we
Chop it
got
up.
some good top. We got some good topics tonight too. It's a good balance. We're definitely going to be hitting March Madness, talking about that flag football game that occurred over the weekend, and also talk about some bags that came very early for a special player who just won a Super Bowl. And then also we got to do our hometown check-in and talk about Travis Kelce and discuss that contract that you got as well too, because everybody's just kind of taking it too far. So let's go ahead and jump it right into it with the first topic. And we're going to start with NFL got flagged. All right. Them boys got whooped on. So over the weekend, some of the NFL elite players matched up against top-tier flag football talent, and the results were surprising. The NFL side delivered a lackluster performance while the flag football team dominated, winning every game. So this matchup did highlight clear differences between the traditional tackle football and also the flag game as well too. So what we're gonna go into and discuss today. Do you think this showing will impact players' willingness or readiness to participate in the upcoming Olympics, or will it simply serve as a learning experience as they adjust and build out a stronger Olympic roster? And I do want to say, I think it's unfair to just think we're going to just get nothing but NFL talent for the Olympics. Just seeing what we saw over the weekend, them boys deserve to really be matched and meshed in well with them as well too. But we'll talk about that more. So going into that question, how y'all feel about it?
Yeah, I think just being with what, like you said, being with what we've seen over the weekend, we have to take our hats off to those guys and give them some respect as to that game that they play, which is flag football. It is a little bit different too, as far as it's a lot different actually than the NFL aspect because it's no contact, but I mean, just as far as breaking tackles, kind of flag evasion, kind of getting low and kind of getting split in double teams, being able to kind of read those double passes and pick it off. You can't really run as many flea flickers as you like. You think you can do some pitchy woo woo against the flag football team, and they show you within the first 5 minutes that that's not gonna happen. Take it back for six. So it's definitely a big learning curve, I think, for the NFL players, just because it's so much contact in the NFL. We talk about how much they don't have the pads on, but until they play a game like that, we realize, um, dang, they do have the pads on a lot, and that's really kind of all they know is how to play in pads. They can't really adjust to anything else. We kind of get upset when they're playing flag football, but we don't notice that they're not really even playing the real flag football. They're just kind of going out there really playing technically playing like two-hand touch. Tackle football essentially. But I think we just learn. Like you said, it's a big learning curve. It was you love to see the adjustment that the NFL players have to make. I love seeing that they have some older players playing and just kind of showing off different elements. They had some streamers out there. The game wasn't really really serious, but I think at its core, when you got down to it, when you seen the NFL players playing against those flag football players, it became pretty obvious that the NFL just didn't have any means or any business being on the field with those guys. So I think it just showed it over this past weekend. So I'm hoping that the NFL players make the adjustment and are able to shorten that learning curve and able to help fill out the NFL roster. But I don't know if they'll have the ability to do that, being that gap is so significant. And the NFL player season is so important. So I don't know how that's going to mesh up and how that's going to work. So I don't know how many will get on there, but I definitely didn't like what I seen from the NFL, but the flag football players took their hat off to them, take their hat off to them. We see why they get the respect that they because they do what they do. So hats off to them.
Yeah. I mean, that's their lane. From what I looked at, I mean, they won like the last six world championships or whatever the case may be. I mean, they win championships. So, I mean, that's their bread and butter. I mean, they know what to do. I mean, they know the ins and outs. They know, as you can see when you're watching them, they know the angles. They know how to twist. They know how to get low and all stuff like that. And it's just like that's their field. But at the same time, I feel like the only the I watching because I didn't watch the first. first two games, but I watched the rest of them. And to me, the only difference is was the speed of the players. I mean, you got Logan Paul out there as a defender,
As a rusher.
as a rusher. Basically, he's rushing a quarterback that pretty much quick agility, runs a 4.3, and everything like that. I mean, the NFL players adjusted. As you can see in that last game, Joe Burrow and them knew what to be. I mean, like I was telling my daughter she plays flag football, and I was just telling her, I'm like, they're making it harder than what it should be. It's backyard football. That's Yeah, as you can see, Joe Burrow got to a point to where he just started, they just start drawing up plays, and then they got out of like me personally. When you play flag football, I personally don't think that there should be a defensive coordinator. Just man up with your man. That's how I look at it. Um, you don't you don't need to run zone. You don't need to do none of that. 2, 3. What you don't need to do none of that. I just feel like man up. That's who you guarding. All right, cool. Speed, whatever the case may be. I don't. And then you're gonna be the rusher. You're gonna need a quick rusher because as you can see with Joe Burrow, because even Joe Burrow was saying he was like, yeah, they get to me pretty quick. So you're sending speed to Joe Burrow and even Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts and stuff. So I feel like the NFL teams they adjusted as you got towards the end and everything, and there's a possibility that they could grab some players off of that team. But I mean, I feel like the speed was just a difference, and I feel like if you get a lot of speed on there, I think it'll be a different ballgame. Because I mean, if you had guys like, let's say for instance, Xavier Worthy out there, I think that would probably make a world of difference. Even if you had Xavier Worthy even as a rusher, or if Tyreek Hill was healthy, you had Tyreek Hill out there. If you just got to match speed with speed, and I feel like that was the big difference. I think that seeing that, and I think that from the NFL players, you probably gonna have a lot of NFL players ready to be like, hey, I want to play. I hope this isn't the end of it. I hope that we see them next. I hope they do keep doing this because I'm pretty sure Tom Brady and them don't want to go out like that. I mean, it's football, so you got that competitive edge and everything like that. So I think that we gonna see this again, and I think that more football. I want to see more football players. I don't want to see Asho Speed is athletic. He is athletic. But I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to see Terrence Bud Crawford out there. He got picked on too many times on by the Team USA, too many times, and he gave up too many big touchdowns. Terrence Crawford, athletic, one of the greatest boxers of all time, but it's flat. No, I don't want to see him out there. I don't want to see Logan Paul out there. I don't want to see Luke Kuechly out there. I don't want to see none of that. If we're gonna do it, Lamar Jackson, quarterback, speed with speed. That's what I want to see. And I think that in 2028, when it comes to the Olympics, you're probably going to see a lot more NFL players actually get into it because I mean, you don't want to get shown up by flag football. I mean, flag football is flag football. It's different, but I mean, we get paid millions of dollars with the pass on and everything like that, dog. So, hey, I'm just saying, hey, is Pat healthy? Pat gonna be out there? You gonna see a lot more NFL players get into it. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. You gonna see a lot. I think you're gonna see a lot more out there. They did get spanked though, so, but it definitely will not sit well with them. So, yeah.
So, all right. So, I I'm gonna be honest, and I'll get into my point as well too. I understand where you're coming from. I think a lot of people wanted to defend the NFL players because that's who we look at as like the pinnacle of the sport, the best players to do it. They were the ones who were able to make it, right? This ain't for them, bro. Get some of the other speedy players. That's cool. You can go get Jamar Gibbs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dre and Lonnie. Go get Gibbs. Go get Lamar. Yeah, I'm not fucking with him, bro. I'm not sorry. was going fucking stupid.
You saw the last game.
You gave your point. I'm going to go ahead and talk now. Because nobody even holding Belton Brown Jr. Cuz was going and getting loose. I'm sorry. And you were saying it. It's the facts here. You got to match speed with speed. But you're also missing one element. Them boys are struggling getting that flag. And they're like, did you see the move dude did? He did the he was having a good dance move. He was thought he was in the Michael Jackson.
But the
thriller, the smooth criminal, that's how they was moving. And I'm sorry, that's a skill. But overall, that's not saying that the NFL players can't do it. This wasn't one of those you can't go out there and do 2-3 days of practice. And like you said, they did make it more difficult, and I think that's what make it fun a little bit as well too. This not 7-on-7, it's 5-on-5. I get with wanting to match players up and do the 1-on-1, but at the same time, especially how the different styles of play that they would have going on as well too, you see how they were breaking it up. And you will see the guys going back, lining up back. They're throwing it back and forth. Once you stay behind the line of scrimmage, you can't be across and be able to throw. So, like, say if they do what was it? If you do like a reverse or one of the ones you would head off in the middle, I don't think you can throw it further. They got to pitch it back and give it to the player that can do it. So it's a lot of things that you can do with it. And you can see when those players, they was playing back and forth. They was throwing it back and forth, waiting for somebody to come up and then throw it. It's a lot to the game of that. I think that the NFL players were getting irritated with. One thing I saw that I got irritated for them, guys like Saquon, if you line up and set your feet, you can't run through them. That's a penalty. You got crash out NFL players like Isaiah Pacheco who just think you're going to run through them. You can't play this game. You got to stay home. So it ain't going to work for you. Saquon, who is the smoothest, he was having trouble. Like, bro, I'm trying to go through, get like that, get in. Nah, bro, it's not that simple. Pretty much, you have to give up once they got you locked up. You're not going past them, or it's going to be a penalty. Another one with the blocking, Alvin Kamara, he was pitching back. And as a running back, you know how they be. They not like sloppy or nothing like that, but they pretty much they just run, they in the flags, kind of doing it. So he was like kind of lackadaisical, and he was getting in the way of the defender. Guess what? That's a penalty. Calm down. Y'all gonna have to learn this. Y'all got 2 years. Take in what you have going on with that. It ain't as simple as you want it to make it feel, want it to be. It's not that simple. And I'm not saying that the NFL players can't do it too. Well, because you know what made me excited? Bro, we go work out. We can go try and have fun. We honestly, I'm gonna stop dick riding these NFL players. Stay the fuck over there, bro. Let us, the ones who didn't even try this. Y'all too overly aggressive. Y'all want to do. I know y'all want to see the players in the Olympics. I know we see it with the USA basketball team as well too. The players that they come in, we get to see them go all out and do all that. But how many people do y'all actually know when y'all watch the rest of the Olympics that y'all know some of them? You don't. It's all right. Who Chanel can handle? What I saw from Team USA, they whooping on whoever though. Like they're holding down the country. I don't care about none of that. Tell me why they won't whoop on nobody.
I'm telling you what I'm telling you is.
So you're saying they won't whoop on the other countries? Like let's not talk
about other countries. I mean, yeah. I mean they've won the last championship.
So they can represent them. If they
who in the other countries are playing?
Who?
Who are they? Who's on those teams?
Exactly. So why are we worried? They can go do it. They can go. All right, bro. If you want to go see Pat do it, I will say the one thing I give out, Tom Brady, he had a little moment. He had his little, he was able to get elusive, break off on the dude, throw a dot to who was in the back of the end zone. I don't know if it was Odell. I don't think it was Odell. I don't think he was on the team. It was like Stephon Diggs, I believe. It was somebody like that. So it's there. But I think overall, when you look at it, we gotta stop overlooking them guys, man. We gotta stop overlooking. We gotta stop.
I mean, like I said, they get the respect that they give the respect that they earn for sure because of the simple fact is that they put the work in and they got the champions. They got the hardware to show that best in the business when it comes to this. But like I said, in that last game, you saw Joe Burrow and them adjust, and they made the game closer than what it was. For one,
They was playing slower. Hold on.
Yeah, you
They
take
was
it
playing slower.
exactly because of the speed. It's the speed of the Team USA. There's the flags and everything like that. When it comes, yes, if you can't catch them, it's gonna be hard to grab the flag because it's not just pull it. You can tug on the flag. You got to grab it and pull it down.
Yeah, but when I say slower, I'm not talking about like they were just playing just like no. I'm talking. They was letting the clock run down. I'm not gonna lie. Joe Burrow had to get tactical. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna run the clock down to that enough," and they was getting a little antsy on that side, and that's how they was able to take advantage of it. But the game in general, when the play starts, you gotta move quick. You gotta move. Them boys is back there in 2.2 seconds. I start even game playing for USA. Bro, keep Jaden Daniels back there. Keep them back there. Y'all go back and forth. Do what they doing. Because as you make them come up, then you'll eventually have somebody to get open. And as NFL players, y'all got the height, y'all got the spins, you got DeAndre, you got Stephon. Y'all gonna get over them. But let's talk about that too. They was getting up, being 5'10", 5'11". They was getting. I think what it did was it showed the athleticism of like the players that we talk about that, hey, they didn't make it, but who should have made it? And the ones who kept training, who continue to play, this is the sport for them that they made the opportunities from. Who's doing? He 30. I have to look. He 36, but he 36 moving smooth though and flat. How many of your running backs or any of the players you see at 36 moving like that? Because in the past they got Warren held out. I know. I'm just saying.
He like what? Who's like what? 5'9", 1. He like 140.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be.
He aged up, but he stayed in shape.
It's definitely gonna be a sports doc on that, just because like what it meant to I think to football. Period. Like just like the moment and how it happened. Just like they got the documentary of the Team USA versus the Grant Hill and the other team. Like it was just that one was publicized and people could see it. So it's definitely gonna be something on that because it just opened up, like you said, a lot of eyes to people. Like, hey, just because he's 36 and said he could play and he playing flag football don't mean he really might not go and lock up DeAndre Hopkins or Stephon Diggs because he might.
And they're not going over. And people talk about they're not going to cut.
Not in pass, though. Because Dre smiling. I know it's not in pass. I'm just saying.
But people on social media talking about, but have them getting pass now. They never said that you get in pass.
I'm not talking about.
You're not one of them who was on that.
No, what I'm saying,
like, come on, bro.
Because what I'm saying is DeAndre Hopkins is older now. Prime DeAndre Hopkins, prime Odell Beckham. Who? Come on, man.
Odell, but DeAndre wasn't no pass receiver though.
Who?
But moving the goalposts, will we ever get a prime DeAndre Hopkins in flag football? Like, think about who they gonna always be. The only person they probably got a chance of ever seeing is a washed Odell Beckham, like a washed NFL player. That's the best. That's their ceiling. Like, they're not seeing no prime in a 26, 6, 7. Like, he's not coming to play flag.
But look, I feel like you could get some of these players out there because I think overall, like, all right, they're gonna be worried about the injuries and stuff like that. But one thing I compared to on that, I was like, but you got those basketball teams that the basketball players they used to play basketball year round. All right, y'all didn't want them playing basketball, but football. They can, work on certain things because I think there's somewhere they come in like, okay, I can work on my aloofness. I can work on doing something like being my escapability, those type of things where like, okay, even though they're not going to be grabbing for my flag or I'm playing tackle, but boy, I'm going to have you noodle leg because I'm going to cook you. It's going to be easy.
Wait till the Olympics. Like Lonnie said, it's going to be documented. Wait till the Olympics.
Yeah, we know we're gonna get some NFL players.
Them NFL players ain't going for it. They not going because Team USA gonna go into that. We the big dogs. You see how we did them and blah 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 and everything like that. Just wait till the Olympics. We'll just wait. I'm telling you,
I wish we could have
it's gonna get ugly.
An A team and a B team, so we like, all right. That way,
it's gonna get ugly.
That way, where they like, all right, y'all not doing us like that. We really that great. I need the regular Team USA, then I need the NFL Team USA. Because what? That's gonna be cheating if they go into the championship
No,
like
that's not
within
how
the
it go
win.
in soccer. Some people gonna get left on, some people gonna get left off. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it go. If y'all know the qualifications for the Olympics, that's usually just how it go. You
And
either
now,
be
and then
on
if
or
they
you off, and that's
lose,
it.
Team USA on their ass. They're gonna be like, "We told y'all,
They're gonna get some
told y'all."
qualifying games, so they're gonna play. You're gonna see who's gonna play in those. Once you see who playing in the qualifying games, then you're like, all right. Because RG3 already said he playing.
Yeah, RG3 said he
Ooh,
playing.
okay.
That's not what y'all want. Hero.
I'm not saying it because who
He's
said he was even
QB.
gonna do anything?
He gonna do
What?
something.
Why are
He
you
gonna
gonna
do
qualify?
something.
Why? Why you gonna waste a watch spot?
I
Why?
don't even, bro. Bro. The way they was, bro. You think he really ready to be doing that, and he blew his like? Come on, cuz we not trying to see. Come on.
He already coached it though. So I
He
think
just
he
had.
already.
Who
I
is
believe
that
it.
for the Warriors? We want to see that again in the Olympics, huh?
Nah, that
Y'all
ain't
want to
that
see
ain't
Moses
happening with
Moody
RG3.
again? That's what you want to see?
What happened with RG3?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. That motherfucker been reworked 17 times.
RG3 what? RG3 35, 36, same age as Hoosh.
Who's better?
He been playing it. He been playing all his
I,
life.
well, so he's better. Don't do that. Don't do
RG3
that.
racing Eagles, he better go out there and go
Listen, like I
crazy. I'm not
said,
even playing with it.
when the Olympics come around, they do the qualifications and everything like that. It's gonna be some NFL. I guarantee it's NFL players
Like
probably
you
already
gotta put
talking
him in
about.
though. Like because I was even saying like nah, like with some of these guys, I want to see like a Gibbs in there mixed in. I mean, another quarterback you could put Lamar in there, cool. Like hey bro, stop tripping off the smoke detector. Like yeah, this is black households over here, bro. It ain't me though. That's all I'm gonna say. I got noise cancellation, so don't worry.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think that when it comes down to it, man, yeah, they did their thing, but I feel like towards the end, the NFL side of things figured it out. They figured out. But when it comes down, it all boils down to speed.
Now,
Speed is the name of the game.
and before we end up organizations, y'all better not be. Don't do the NFL players like that, y'all.
Oh, they
I
are.
know
They
y'all
are.
be.
Don't even say nothing. You know they are.
No, I don't care. I'm gonna be the. I'm
You
gonna
didn't see
still
what they was
advocate.
doing during the WBC? They was
Well,
calling people home so quick. You are.
well,
Watch this.
I get that because the season's about to start and everything, but they still allowed them a chance to play. But being able to do something for your country, a lot of players is not going to win the NFL Super Bowl. Let them go ahead and try to attempt to go get a gold medal at least, something that's on their resume. So, I think that's only fair when it comes down to it. And when it's going to be the Summer Olympics too, what for a month or two, they'd be all right. And it's in the States, so you know, um, they can be able to make
For
something
now.
working, right? Yeah. Huh?
I said for now.
For
There's smoke going on. He's good. Hey, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie. Let me chill
Yeah, for
out.
now. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Still,
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to lead the country in June, dog. That's the crazy thing about it. Like,
Hey, I
I might
swear to
not even get to
God,
come
bro.
back.
Hey, I'm not even playing. They are not playing.
yeah,
I'm
they need to
telling
go
you
ahead
right now.
refund y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog, dead ass though, bro.
Yep. I
and
ain't
not
gonna
even
lie.
take no chances. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. So we got bracket chaos. All right. So this weekend brought a major upset as Iowa took down reigning national champions Florida. With that loss, we guaranteed to see a new champion in the NCAA basketball in NCAA this season. Sorry, NCAA. I don't know why I'm being so literal. But out of the remaining contenders, which team do you think has the best shot at winning it all?
Yeah, so I mean, I like the showing that I seen from St. John's just over the weekend, but I also like just Duke. I understand that the Boozer brothers aren't um the best thing and they aren't flashy like the Bonza or Peterson, but I think they have the moxie and enough to get them over the hump. I really like how those guys played. They were down to Siena early in the game and managed to come back and still win that game like just like a top seed would in March Madness. So I really like Duke to be able to win it, and I also like St. John's. I always like Patino. When Patino, I think, gets into the Sweet 16, I feel like he always has a chance. He did it with Louisville. When Michigan was on that crazy run, and Michigan ended up winning with Trey Burke. But I mean, I like Patino. I want him to try and get one. I really like him because he was a menace too in Louisville. Some of the stories that came out about what he was doing to getting his players, taking them out, letting them have nights out on the town. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Just rewarding his players. So I like Patino. So I like St. John's, and I like Duke to try and really go finish it and win it all because I really like the coaching and how the teams are set up. Um, and I hate that for Kansas because Kansas could have won me some money. So thumbs down to
Yeah,
Kansas.
yeah. I like Patino. I've been liking, but I'm pretty much grew up on watching Rick Pitino because my mom's being a Louisville fan, and then he coached at Kentucky too. So um, I was a fan of his. So I think I like St. John. I actually do have St. John going. I forgot where I got them going. I think I got them at least in the Elite Eight. I think. Yeah, I got them in the Elite Eight. So, but I'm still sticking with my team. I got Michigan being the team to win it all. That's who I picked in my bracket. I got Michigan versus Connecticut in the championship. So we'll see. Florida losing. I wasn't expecting them to lose to Iowa. Iowa got we got a few Iowa residents, people that are in the group and everything, and
Alex. Yeah.
yeah, and
That's what up.
Iowa, and they got a good coach, and I feel like he can build moving forward. If he goes far, it's a possibility they could possibly lose him because teams is going to be calling. But I think that he needs to be able to build a foundation and a
That farmer
stable.
money up there though. I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm sleep. They
yeah.
might get him
So
back.
they might.
Corn
He
money.
got he gonna want some. He gonna want a bag for sure. And I didn't think they'll be. I didn't think they'd knock off Florida. I thought Florida would lose in the Sweet 16 or the Elite Eight. I forgot who I had them losing to, but yeah, I actually had Florida losing to Illinois in the Elite Eight. So it's not too bad. But um, yeah, Michigan. That's who I got winning it all. I like St. John. I also like Dan Hurley, and I also like John Calipari in Arkansas too. I got Arkansas in the Final Four. So yeah, so it's some teams that can make some stuff happen, but I'm hoping that Michigan pulls it out so I can win me some bread. So my Jayhawks, I'm a Jayhawk fan, but in my bracket I didn't have them beating St. John. So just how inconsistent they've been all season. So them losing to St. John doesn't really surprise me at all whatsoever. So they had me on my seat, on my edge of the seat at the end of the game because they clawed back from 14 down, and um, that just shows how good of a coach Bill Self is. So them guys didn't quit on him and unblocked, uncontested layup. I don't know what, but whatever. It is what it is. So
Yeah, that
it's
one was kind of weird.
a possibility Darren Peterson could possibly be back. Its chances are slim to no. It's a slim chance that he can come back, but
With that bull he better run out of that month. That's what he better do.
yeah, but he got a lot of question marks over his character and can he stay healthy. And if you really think about it, Jayhawks, we played pretty good without him. So I feel like when he came in and he started playing more minutes, his efficiency dipped, and the team play around him dipped too. So I'm hoping he goes to the league. I don't want him back in Kansas because Bill Stuff got a hell of a recruiting class coming back. But yeah, so
Yep, yeah, I know with me. I don't be caring, but I was paying attention. I was paying attention. I one that threw me off. But honestly, like looking at what I'm seeing, I'm gonna go off of this. I'm gonna say it like this. Who I think got the best chance? I mean, of course, you got your Dukes, you got your Arizonas. Of course, I see Houston in there and Michigan as well too. But I would love to see teams like Arkansas or maybe Alabama. Go ahead and try to slide in and get a national championship. Get that in there because there was some times where I went to Lee October and Trevor Relaford he was playing at Alabama. I used to always see him in like the NITs, and my boy June, that's like his big brother and stuff like that. So I always had that particular love in that way. Like, all right, I want them to get it. So seeing them in there, seeing them making it into the Sweet 16 as well too. I hope Alabama, and that was like one of my dream colleges as well too. I love to see them like get one on the on the basketball side. We know what they do in college football, but seeing it on this end, I think that would be like can help build them up and probably get even more recruits in the future as well too. Just because they've been ever since the NIL came in. A lot of people been going to where they want to go to because nobody want to go to Alabama. Like just being real, nobody want to be up there like that and just living and chilling. So I love to see them get one, and also Arkansas as well too. Razorbacks. We never see them do too much in any of I mean they have good seasons, but national champions style. You don't see it too much. So seeing them even get to this point, I love to even see them get to the Elite Eight. Honestly, and they're gonna be who? They're gonna be playing #1 Arizona. It's gonna be a tough one for them, but getting to this far, anybody can lose. So I think all in all, the teams that got here, they came in with great coaching. Of course, they have the talent behind it, but when it comes to college basketball, the coaches does matter. The playing matters. You're not getting a lot of guys that's going out there and put up 40 points like you see in the NBA, right? You see a lot of guys within that 20, 18, and 17 range because they playing team basketball, and that's due to the coaches. So that's why I got on that point. That's why I love to see for them. I love to probably see Arkansas, maybe Alabama win it. But if we see Iowa win, we're not going to hear enough from Alex. He's going to be turning up, and you might have to just mute him in the group.
Nah, I can't give him that one because he even said it himself. He ain't been watching them all year, so I don't want to hear that.
Hey, but being from there don't matter.
No, I can't.
How many people just want to represent Iowa, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Oh man,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. All right. Forget
I mean, Iowa. I mean, Iowa and Iowa State. I mean, yeah. I don't know. No. But I think Iowa State got a better shot than Iowa do. But yeah, that's just me.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be starting up Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Yep, Thursday and Friday. So we'll see who'll be making it to Elite Eight and what the Elite Eight gonna be like this Saturday and Sunday. So that'd be fun. So it's gonna be a fun weekend. We getting close. We were down to the final 16. And women's basketball, they been doing good too. I think South Carolina, they on the way to they getting to Elite Eight or something like that, right? One last time.
Shout out to Coach Don.
Yes. She
Doing
did
her thing.
Doing her thing. Representing.
I love me some Coach
for them
Don.
Gamecocks. No homo. No pause. I mean, something.
Yeah, I'm going crazy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anything else y'all want to add on this before we move to the next topic?
No.
All right. So the next topic we got bag reset. But before we get into the question, please make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Facebook at Triple Coverage Sports Podcast. We on TikTok at triple.coverage25. We on Instagram at Triple Coverage 2025, and we're also on X on Triple Cub TV. And subscribe to our YouTube on Triple Cub TV as well too. We try to get to 100 subscribers, so tap in with us. Once we get to 500, we're gonna do a giveaway. So let us know. We'll get some type of sports paraphernalia get out to y'all, but show us some love, tap in with us, and we'd love to, of course, provide you with all the latest sports news and be the go-to content creators that y'all like to, of course, tap in with. So let's go ahead and jump into this topic. So JSN, Jaxon Smith-Njigba. I ain't gonna put no Drewski saying all that. has
got too
reset.
close. He got you're too close. You know what you did.
But like I said that right, bro. I said in. I wasn't even near. So he has reset the wide receiver market, signing a massive 4-year, $168.6 million extension with the Seattle Seahawks. I ain't gonna lie, what you say? I feel like they kind of pulled something like we did with Mahomes with that long deal, but they got him in within the 2 years of his rookie contract. They said, yeah. You're it, bro. You're going to be with us for the next 6 seasons. So the deal averages 42.15 million per year. So he's over Jamar Chase now. It includes an over 120 million guaranteed. Boy, and he young. Bro, he don't get married, bro. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Strip club every night.
In
Have a
Seattle,
good
them
time.
taxes. And in Seattle, them taxes, he only getting 50.
They do got a lot. Watch Seattle,
They taxes in
Washington.
the West
Yeah.
Coast is probably crazy.
Well, that's Cali. I gotta look more into like that side of it. I don't think that it's really that. No, I have to see. But they are both record-setting numbers for that position. So the two-time Pro Bowler is now locked in with Seattle through 2031 season. So what does this mean for the future of the wide receiver contracts across the league? That was going up anyway. Let's go. It's going up anyway. So go ahead and talk about what y'all want to talk about with that.
Yeah, I mean, I had, like you said, hats off to Jaxon Smith-Njigba, resetting the market, getting a deal that was well deserved. I think his showing over these past couple years is the reason that he had the ability to be able to reset that market. I think it also sets the bar high for guys like Xavier Worthy, those second year guys going into year two. Your contract, they kind of just anytime I just feel like the same thing with Mahomes when he came in and won a Super Bowl so early. It kind of set the bar higher for quarterbacks and made that clock a little bit shorter. With him winning it after being basically in his second year starting, I just feel like it made the clock a lot shorter and the window for quarterbacks to be able to win a lot shorter. And I just feel like that's why we get people moved on from and quarterbacks shipped out and moved around so quickly. So I think the same thing just happened here with the wide receiver position. I just feel like now you look at a guy like Rashee Rice, right? And you look up and we're going into year 3 and we like, where are you at, right? What are we doing? You're a bust for sure, right? Year 4, exactly. So I think it made brought a lot of stuff to reality, especially when you just start thinking about the guys that Jaxon Smith-Njigba have been drafted before. So I just think we gotta. I think we gotta really go sit back and, like I said, just assess and really look at some things and kind of see who are we really relying on now, right? As 1A wide receivers, and this is the prototypical wide receiver coming out. I know this is. I also feel like why people think we need to go get Cardinal Tate because he's of the ilk of those Ohio State wide receivers, but. I don't know. I don't see the same thing from Jaxon Smith-Njigba that Cardinal Tate was doing. I mean, Cardinal Tate with the same thing that Jaxon Smith-Njigba was doing. Jaxon Smith-Njigba in college was the same guy he is right now in the NFL. He was doing it when nobody was playing. I think they played in the Rose Bowl game against Utah. I always mention this game, and he went for like 200 yards. Like, it was crazy. Like, he put on absolute show with C.J. Stroud, and it was like nobody playing except for them two. So, I seen it before. It was glimpses and it flashed, so I'm not surprised. But like I said, I think it just sped up that clock a little bit on wide receivers. Now the expectation just shot up a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely think that he resets the market. My goodness, the boy getting paid $42 million a year, 42 M's a year, and so basically, what this does moving forward next year. You got guys like Chris Olave, who's a unrestricted free agent next year. George Pickens, if the Dallas Cowboys don't re-sign him. And you got guys like Drake London. So Drake London and Christian Olave are going to have monster years next year if they want to at least get somewhat close to that. You can't walk into the room with your agent with the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints asking for 42 million, 43 million next year. It would with the production. I think Chris Olave has the opportunity to do that. They're a very pass happy offense, and if he stays healthy, he has the opportunity to be one of the top receivers in the league next year if he stays healthy. Drake London, on the other hand, you got Tua as your quarterback next year, so it might be best for you to just leave Atlanta, my brother. I'm just saying.
Tua about to turn him up, the most accurate quarterback in the league.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. And then you got Kevin Stefanski as your head coach. So, I don't know,
I
man.
thought he was a defensive coach. I really thought he was because of the defense.
Kevin Stefanski?
Yeah. He's an offensive coach. I was like, that's
coach.
That's bad.
Yeah. So I mean, he was. I mean, what? I think he's a two-time two-time head coach of the year.
Yeah.
So,
them years with
Baker Mayfield.
Baker. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know, but JSN definitely sets the market. I don't know if you have receivers coming in next year that's gonna pass that. Because right now it's JSN and it's JSN then Jamar Chase, because Jamar Chase is getting 40 a year, and then after that is Justin Jefferson at 35, and then CeeDee Lamb at 34, and DK at 33.
And Jay Jettis might have to get him a new one soon eventually too, because Buddy always always consistent. It's just like Minnesota, like with the quarterbacks he had, he's gonna have to find a way to get out of there though eventually though. I think.
Tell Brad V should pick up the phone. We got two first round draft picks, baby.
Yep.
Hey. We got two first round draft picks. Whoever in Minnesota, what y'all want for Jay Jettis, man? What y'all want for him?
I'll give y'all the 29 and something else next year.
I'll give y'all the 29 and Rashee Rice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he gonna I give
my
y'all
boy too. Yeah, we just
you said for Jay Jettis?
Yep.
Yeah.
The 29th draft pick.
He gonna have to get paid again.
He already paid. Yeah, I mean, pay him. Hey, look here. At some point in time,
we know it ain't gonna happen. It's just like
I know this is just hypothetically, but yeah, I mean, at some point in time, Brad Veach, you have to lock up a receiver for a long term with Pat Mahomes, man. We can't keep doing this
for the last half of his career.
Yeah, for sure. Because
have to find that one.
Because what? This is contract year for Rashee Rice.
Yep.
And so it's not him. We know it's not him for sure.
We know after this offseason, after the offseason that he's had, hell, we're about to be we're approaching April, and has he went to jail for the 30 days?
No, like why? He's really holding off.
What are we doing, bro?
I think he did. I think he probably done did it, and we just don't know. I don't think they're gonna tell us. It might not have went.
No, I think reports will come out and say that he goes.
They gotta be. That's what I said too. I was telling that on 95.6 The Fan. They was like, they gonna say it was during Alex and them show. They was like, nah, I don't think we'll know when Rashee Rice goes to jail. Like, yeah, we gonna know. I think
the new age media,
the story. Yeah, somebody
Nate Taylor don't know.
Rashee Rice definitely just checked himself in to Dallas
It's gonna
County.
be a random picture in jail. This is all we're gonna see. We're just gonna see him posted up like this.
Yeah, because I don't know what Cuz doing. Because Cuz over there on Instagram
talking about play, like this, bro,
video games for money.
Is he going to county or are he going to prison?
Nah, he got to county.
Dale.
Yeah, he going to county, bro, for 30 days.
Come on.
But he need to do something though, because my boy on IG talking about play video games for money and shit.
This is considered shock time.
Rashee Rice, he advertising video games, play mobile games for money and shit, man. What he doing?
Scamming, bro.
Do y'all want him out there racing cars, or do you want him playing a game?
He's scamming, bro.
It's just a little scam that little famous people be doing now. It's some weird.
I come play with him for some money.
Yeah, like no, it's like a little play game. Stunner Girl.
Download this app to play these games. You get money. Like
Stunner Girl put it on her stuff.
I'm not even trying it out, but I was like, is this real? Because I could get a couple dubs.
Yeah.
And win. I heard people don't be getting paid out though, for real.
Yeah.
Overall, but I think we all on the same page with like the market. The market is always going to grow. The cap is always going up every year as well.
It's going to be there for a while. It's going to be at 42 for a minute though.
So yeah, that's kind of a decent number, like a couple seasons for sure, because I think it took a while for it to get to 40 and it sat at 40 for a minute. So 2 seasons, but somebody's gonna have to have one of those years. It's gonna have to be somewhat greater than JSN.
It was
So like,
supposed to be Rasheed Rice.
Yeah,
yeah, it was
he
supposed
would
to
have
be,
had 2
but
Super
like what we
Bowls.
saw from Drake London even last
Mm.
season as well too, I think that it does suck, and that's gonna be very unfair for him. But if he does even go crazy with Tua, like it's gonna be like, oh, this is kind of looking like, even though they might not go to the Super Bowl, this is what we saw with JSN over there working with Sam Darnold doing what he do. So I think that would be.
Let's give Rashi a full
Mhm.
season with Mahomes. We seen him full season with Mahomes that first time when they started off the season. It was like, oh my goodness.
It
So
is good, it's great, but now he got that he. We wanted to see
it,
more of the
but if he
downfield
won
threat from him.
Two Super Bowls though. Now we have an argument. Like Dre said, you can't step in the room, right? If you Drake London or if you one of those other
Chris
guys who ain't
Olave.
even tasted, yeah, Olave, you ain't tasted nothing like that. Rashi Rice do got a Super Bowl. That's the only catch here. And I was not only was I did I get to we won the Super Bowl, I was a impact player also during that Super Bowl. And if I'm
He
an
made a play.
impact player,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
JSN during
Made a
this
Especially
play.
that
next
last
one,
drive. But
I got an argument.
it's the off-field issues trumped all that though.
Yeah, we could talk to you about 30 because that's easier now.
He's
Around
not
like
even
a
getting
little.
30.
You think he won't get 30?
He's not even getting 30.
Oh, it's gonna be like Rashi Rice has been traded, or they gonna be like tagging some, or no, he
No,
gonna just let him
well,
walk. They just gonna
hold
let him
on.
walk
But
then,
just
probably.
like you saying with the year that he had to have, like that they have to have. What happens if he have one of those? Remember,
That's what I
talent
said.
trumps a lot of bullshit a lot of times.
That's what
So
I
if he
said.
have one of them
He gonna have to have
1,500,
he gonna have to have at least a 1,200-yard season.
I'm gonna keep it G.
He said 1,200
He
in
might
the
have
Super
to.
Bowl.
He going even if we don't get to Super Bowl, if he wants to
Yeah,
get if you want to get at least 30 M's, he gonna have to have 1,200. He can't get in trouble. 1,200 yards. He gonna have to have about
And he gonna
7
have to look lights
TDs.
out, probably. Yeah,
Yeah, he
go
gonna have to
crazy.
ball out, bro. Because you got to
yeah.
show your potential at this point now. I mean, we've seen it, but at the same time, my boy, you played half a season this past year. You were hurt the year before that. You tore your ACL. Granted, it wasn't your fault, but yeah. Then the year before that, you came on strong towards the end of the year. So we haven't had a full season of Rasheed Rice,
Of
and then on top
greatness.
of that, you still get in trouble in the process. You saw what they did with Tyreek Hill when
That's true.
came to Tyreek and
Discount.
it was time for him. He got a discount.
He's just gonna have to go to Miami.
Go Miami.
Yes. They ain't
You
scared to
know,
go
let's
get
get our
Tyquan
bags.
Thornton. They ain't scared to go get Tyquan Thornton. They go scoop him up quick.
But then it just
Quick. Hey.
all it says right now is if the Kansas City Chiefs get Cornell Tate at number 9, we can probably say that Rasheed Rice is probably gonna be out of here like Pacheco.
Yeah, yeah. But if he have one of them years, like
Hell of a talent.
if
I
he
like
have one of
Rasheed
them
Rice.
years, but if he have one of them years, and you like you said, you still go get Cornell Tate, Tyreek.
I still think he's gonna be here anyway. I think Tyreek's still gonna be here.
I think he waiting on it.
I
He
think
ain't
they
said
are.
nothing.
I think they've already told him that go get healthy. You don't even gotta call nobody. You gonna be here.
Yeah, like yeah, especially if people
He
not
didn't
trying to.
come to Kansas City for nothing last month. He didn't come
Yeah,
here for
like
nothing.
it seemed like he been chilling there for a little bit too for a while. Like I think he probably gone now, but
Yeah,
he was
he,
chilling
he
for a
didn't.
minute.
He didn't come here for nothing.
Check it out. He was probably thought he was gonna get a taco. Yeah, you gonna have to wait till the season starts, see where he at, because we know some of y'all agents is lying. Not
Drew
Pat
said, yeah,
though.
because Drew said that he gonna be ready week 1, and I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Just like I don't believe 1-5 gonna be ready week 1.
Bro.
That's all we gotta talk about the next topic right here.
Yeah,
It's too
let's go.
well before we go.
Yeah.
Because Justin Fields gonna throw for 300 yards anyway, so it don't matter. All right, next topic. He gonna throw for 300 yards on the bench. Don't get too happy. Hometown check-in. So, in hometown news, Travis Kelce has agreed to a deal to remain with the Kansas City Chiefs. Initially reported as a 1 year extension, details later revealed a 3 year deal worth 54 million, like toward a little bit towards 55, with incentives pushing it up to 57 or nearly 58. So year one includes 12 million plus 3 million incentives. So do you like this move for the Chiefs, and what does it say about their commitment to keeping their core intact? But we do want to say this is really a 1 year deal because the other years are 4 years. So like if they have a good year, depending on what it is, I know what you're gonna say on your take, Dre. So I'm gonna let it go to that. I'm not gonna even speak on it. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and say it. But how y'all feel?
Yeah, I mean, I think um it says Travis is, I think, looking to not only, I'm not gonna say looking ahead, but like you said, it's definitely voidable years on the back end of the contract, so it's really like empty years. But I'll say he's not as far away from the game as what we think. I think that if that was the case, he would have just came back and stamped it and made it a 1 year deal. Why not? Why still gonna drag this thing along? So I think he might have something deeper here. I feel like him, the conversations, the late night conversations that him and Pat have been having when he rehabbing, or they drinking Coors out on the porch, or just out talking on FaceTime like you do with the homies. Um, Whatever it was, it must have worked with Travis. I don't know what they was talking about. I don't know how many steaks did he send them. I don't know if he just sent them an emoji or what, or he didn't see them rehabbing. But Travis is believing whatever it is that he's selling. So whether it be the coaching or whatever. So just because I feel like the contract in itself just shows the commitment that he has um, to the Chiefs and what they're building. So I know that Travis really kind of played like a player advisory role, kind of at this point in his career, right? He kind of helped the younger guys, especially the wide receivers, come along. So I wouldn't be surprised if seeing him go into like a role like that, going into the later years, like you said, even Dale off air. I could still see the Chiefs possibly trying to go get a guy like Kenyon Sadiq still, and playing them and rotating them in still with Travis, because Travis is a guy that is able, I think, to manage having a guy in front of him and still be able to kind of play in second fiddle. And he's so good in this offense that he could be used in certain spots and still be very, very, very productive. So um, I I I like it. I love the contract. I'm happy to see him back. Sometimes I really wish he would have left, just because Mahomes does eventually have to find another safety blanket. He does have to find another guy, but until then, we have a guy for right now. So um, I appreciate him coming back, but eventually we'll definitely have to find a second answer. And it looks like he's possibly thinking about doing it 3 more times. So let's see.
Um, yeah, I think me personally, I was thinking that he would take a year off, um, and then go focus on, because I mean he has a wedding to get ready for and everything. Get into more acting. I think that I think it was one of these. I think ESPN, NBC, or one of the, or somebody was offer or got a deal on the table for him to be an analyst at some point. So that's a lot from what I was reading, but I don't know. I think that I was thinking that he would, do something like that. But it's clear that he still has a hunger for the game. I mean, hell, I mean, he's still putting up. No, he had 851 yards last year, and he'll be 37 this upcoming season. So I don't. I think he's gonna play at least 2 more years. This year, this upcoming season, and then next year. Um, I don't know if him and Pat have really had conversations. I know that when he signed his contract yesterday, Brett Veach handed him the phone because Brett Veach was FaceTiming him. Pat and him and Pat had a little conversation or whatever. Pat just wanted to congratulate him on his deal or whatever. But it's clear that Trav still has a hunger for the game. I think that I underestimated him last year, but going into the season, I said I don't even think he'd get 800 yards, but boy got 851 yards at 36 years old. So it's a possibility. Hell, it's a possibility we can see the boy get 1,000 next season. But I think that EB coming back also amplify things and make him want to come play again. I don't know. I just think that it's gonna be at least 2 more years. It's gonna be at least 2 more years. Yes, It's for one full year right now, but another to avoid it. But I think he's gonna play at least two more, and then he's gonna hang him up. You got to get because I just don't think that this year, even when Pat comes back, I just don't think that he's gonna be 100% healthy. I just don't think so. I don't. It is, and it's up here.
It's just to come back. That's all. It's just like you like I know you believe in it. That's why it's like. But I'm cool. I want you to finish your point before I go in.
I still don't think that he's gonna be ready week one. I don't think he's gonna be ready week one, but I think that even when Pat comes back, even for guys like Carson Wentz said that he wasn't ready. He came back early, but he still wasn't ready mentally with the injury until year two after the her old thing or whatever. So
We got a pussy and we got a dog. Excuse me. I mean, I got a shit, bro. We got a kitty cat. We got a King Kong.
Hold on, Carson Wentz Carson Wentz before he got hurt. He was in the MVP race.
I used to say the same thing. He was 11-0 before he got hurt. Nick Foles
MVP race
took over, yeah. But your mentality, you're not a dog. You didn't have a twisted, dislocated knee, come back within 3 weeks and go lead the team to the playoffs and then go to get your first Super Bowl. Like, we can forget that. But I didn't want to, when saying that, because I was going to flirt with what you're talking about as well, too. I think even with him coming back as well, I think he have hope. Like, even if Pat was out, I don't think Pat is going to be out for a extended period of time. Especially with Justin Fields getting in as well too. Like, I think the team they'll feel confident with him at least for like 2 or 3 games. You know what I'm saying? Where if you can win 2 of those, Pat come back week 4, if there's still a chance for a Super Bowl right there. And then depending on how you feel with him coming back, I'm just playing into that because like what you're saying and feeling him coming back and then we get it and then we get to the AFC Championship game, boom, we go to work and then go Super Bowl. I need this feeling one more time, a full season with you, bro, before I go ahead and shake. Just because I want to go ahead and try to go for 5 if I can, and have that possibility. And then I'm talking to Gronk like this. Shut up. Stop calling me a wide receiver. Little dude, hurt body, weak body. That's what it is. But I like the move of the Chiefs. I think it shows commitment. This is a guy who has, of course, held his own. He has took the lower end throughout his prime of his career. And I think this is just a way of giving back to him as well, too, showing appreciation, letting them know, like, hey, we sticking beside you. We want you. But also at the same time, and will allow them, and he's not going to even hinder them as well, too. Be like, go get a guy that I can even train up, that we can go to work with, that we can have fun with. Because he wanted that with the Jody Fortses and even the Noah Grays. It's just they weren't that type of player. We wanted to probably build them into that, right? But knowing what we have and seeing what we got out of that, we might have to go get a guy that can at least be on that level already, So I think this was a good move for them. This was a good, when it comes to making deals, Vich, he's not going to put the Chiefs in a hole. Now, do you give dumb deals to certain players? Yes. Is the deals just horrible? If you gave it to the right person, it would be great deals, But overall, he usually construct those deals to where it's not a hindrance to the team. They're able to still make moves, probably not as much as we want, but they're still able to do something to fill the roster needs that they need to make. So I think overall, keeping the core intact, you have that feeling too that also he may not come back knowing that Pat. He might really just be coming back knowing that Pat will fight himself to be ready week 1. And we could talk about how you feel on the leg. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all probably taking Pat on one leg before a lot of other quarterbacks in the league. So you saying that it's not making me feel bad. We saw Buddy limp to a fucking Super Bowl win in Super Bowl 57. He literally limped. Said, I'm running. That was adrenaline. I feel like you put the shot in and said, I'm getting these 30 and I'm getting down there.
I've always said
hauling ass.
I've always said that if I don't care what seed we are in the playoffs, give me Pat against any quarterback. I think even if he was on one leg, I feel like we would have got the Super Bowl this year. I feel like I mean, come on now. We would have beat the Patriots.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Would have beat
Just
the
look at the
Broncos.
Chargers. You look at the Chargers. That's all I'm gonna say. We were literally on their side of the field about to kick a field goal. He just did too much going to that sideline. And then it rolled. And then it happened. And then what I tell y'all too, Gardner Minshew, low key had a pass to Trav, and they could have kicked the field goal and went into overtime. Why did he do that boot BS?
That's why he in Arizona.
Like, that's why he said that. I really feel like I'm not lying, y'all. I really think they said, yeah, we don't feel like doing it. If we're not doing it with Pat, we not trusting you. This ain't it. We're not even gonna play with ourselves and get all excited and waste time and all that. That's why they kept out a Trent McDuffie, a lot of those guys for the last couple games too. Because guess what? What they do now? They traded him and got a haul back for him. Like, let's go ahead. Let's be smart. Let's go ahead and throw in the towel. We know what it is. But if you have Pat out there, that next week in Tennessee is ugly for him. And then we're going to be depending on people to lose. But them last couple games, he could have fought. He would have fought for them dubs. I don't know what happened in that Texas game. That game was a little weird. That's when I knew the season is not looking right. But being realistic, like, hey, like we saw once he got injured, they said it ain't it no more. So all in all, Pat, we're ready for you to come back. That's it. We want some type of confirmation. I think once we get the hopefully we hear something about him, starting to training more. And
you said May. You said May he's gonna upload a video of him running and cutting.
I got a month now, almost a month now, so we'll see. I just hope he wake up one day just feeling like Superman.
He out the brace.
He be giving us the Instagram post already. It's coming.
The clock is there.
Exactly. He giving us.
Once he posts a clock, he like Vecna.
Exactly. Anytime he posts that, he's feeling he's about to go crazy.
He's coming. He's what Vecna? Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm going. That's what he is. He in the minds of all the teams right now. They wake up like this.
That's how he waking up. That's how he waking up and making a post. He waking up cold sweat.
And that's what he doing.
Damn, I just went for another bowl on their ass like that.
Mr. Sandman. That's what he need to do all his posts. Mr. Sandman. Yeah, because come on, bro. I think it's time to feed into it. And I see y'all I be seeing y'all on the Instagram post. Dre be the first one to like it. Yeah, clock in because
that's
really
my dog, man. Everybody know that's my dog, man. That's my dog.
Don't sleep. He ain't waking up. Miko Harbin put a game winner again. Oh damn. He got.
Did McCall sign with another team yet?
I think he's still with Buffalo.
Look, they only got him on a 1 year deal
with the Packers. No, that was Scott.
No, that was
Scott Moore. No, I think McCall was with the Buffalo Bills. I think.
No, we gonna leave, man. We not keep on doing reunions, bro. We gotta move on.
Yeah, but I do want Kareem back in Kansas City though.
Mm-hmm.
I do want Kareem back. I want him back in KC though, especially with EB running the show on offense now. I want Kareem back in KC as that third down back, or like I said, or you can even use Kareem as a fullback, bro.
So would you have run 4 running backs then? Because I feel like they're gonna still try to rock with Rashard Smith. I mean,
if Kareem come back, he on the roster. He's not gonna be in the practice squad. So
I mean, yeah, he's not. And I mean, you do got 2 Blazers you got guys who have a ton of 20+ yards runs. I wouldn't say for Imari, dude.
I don't think
he had like 10. So.
I don't think Kenneth Walker is an every down back though.
He's a primary back.
For how much money? How much money he making?
Yeah, he's making.
All right, so let me tell you right now, he every down back.
All right, we're gonna see.
We can't act like he's just making buku money though.
He about to be rotating, and he just what? They just gave.
He's not going to rotate like he did with Charbonnet. I think it's just more so, bro. Like you gonna have them drives where like we might feed you a little bit, but you might get gas. That's when Amari come in, and you know he do his thing for a little bit, do that, boom, boom, and
I
then
forgot we even signed
back
Cuz. I ain't even gonna lie to
here.
you.
I'm not worried. What you did last? I'm not even tripping about that
We really
because
just want you for the
we
playoffs. I ain't gonna lie.
not
That's what
going for
made me.
that. We don't do that. We ain't doing that. That's why I'm not tripping. We ain't doing
We
that.
just need you for the playoffs. That's it.
I mean, honestly, if you really that third down, I mean the efficiency on third down and fourth and short and honestly like that, we in those situations a lot. You kind of want Kareem Hunt back there though.
I don't blame you. I'll take him. Hopefully it's for a cheap amount, $2 million. Not nothing much.
Yeah, I don't. He don't need. I mean, his days as a everyday down back or legit back. I mean, those days are over. But I mean, he definitely can come in and get you some yards, some tough yards for sure.
He getting that first down on 31.
Yeah.
Hunt Bunt, that's trash name. Don't never say that again.
Who Hunt Bunt is crazy.
They said that was weird, bro. They want
fourth and 1 and third and 1. Who's stopping? Ain't nobody. You not stopping.
Yeah, he was having his way.
Hold on, but him out there with Justin Fields though is going to get nasty.
Yeah.
I can't even wait to see the package with him.
He tush pushing for sure.
Hold on. I can't wait to see. For sure. I can't wait to see in shotgun. Pat back there, just feels right here, running back right here. What? Gonna Walker to the far left. What? What's going on? What am I trying to do?
Double pass bomb just to feel throw it as
Hold on. Hey, Reed probably was watching the flag football this weekend too. Now, can we do this? Can we do this? If I see anything crazy game 1,
he got to get back in his bag though for sure. He got to get back in it. He got to get creative with his schemes and everything.
That's why I feel like he had to go get his coaches back that is disciplined because you had like guys like you wasn't there when we had what's the bro name Lonnie who Jason Dunn. Because we was talking about the wide receiver coach at the time who was a Connor Embry. We was the first ones that brung it up. Like he was like Connor Embry. He was like he's a young dude who his pops was like a coach back in the day. And he not like he wasn't a nepo hire, but he kind of came up the ranks from that.
Yeah.
And as a coach, he wasn't on their ass. I think that's why you seen guys like Rashid Rice and them do what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Because that season, Rashid Rice was good all that year. Once EB went out and go somewhere else, I'm not saying that he just be on because Tyreek Hill got in trouble with him too, but Tyreek Hills wasn't like at that. It was more so.
Tyreek didn't get in trouble though. Tyreek didn't get in trouble,
and it just came up. So
what I'm saying is,
what I'm saying is like, you do need these OGs, and then you got a buddy from the Patriots too,
who come the wide receiver coach.
Wide receiver coach. Oh yeah, they not playing with these boys this year. Like I think that Reed gonna have fun again this year. He's gonna have fun again this year. We lost the fun. Where are these plays? Oh yeah. Pat hurt, y'all gonna think it's all sweet again. We not doing that. But anything else y'all want to add about this before we go ahead and close it out?
Nope.
Well, that's all we have for this episode of Triple Coverage. We appreciate y'all for, of course, tapping in with us and having a good time. Make sure y'all tap in, follow us on all our social media platforms. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel too, so we can go ahead and get to 100 subscribers and move on from that. Once we get to 500, we're gonna do a giveaway as well too. But anything y'all got to say to the people before we get out of here, boys?
What he said: like, comment, subscribe, do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Absolutely.
Tap in with us. We appreciate y'all. You know how we like to come at it with y'all. All facts, no fluff. Y'all have a good night. Y'all enjoy. Peace. See y'all next time.